we're talking about Loaf, and we're saying Loaf, one of the best players in the venue for sure. Beloved figure, by the way, one of the best players in Minnesota as well. This is a really hard matchup for Wario.
Yeah, everything Wario wants kind of loses to Electric. I can see this being really, really hard. Like, all those aerial mix-ups, they're strong, but Electric is invincible and massive. So, Loaf got to – well, hey, there's the first one. Loaf got to be real careful here.
Yeah. Most people would just immediately kind of go for the Electric in that situation.
Jesus!
Loaf, man, the combos to start off, they're looking solid right off the bat.
Brogan just getting literally slapped around here, 94% and only 2 interactions. Taking a play out of Kazuya's book, honestly.
Nice spacing on that bike. Just immediately,
no
consequences, throwing it right up on the stage. Going right into the Rage Art. And one more laser, why not? For good measure, both players at even percentages. But that means that Kazuya is the one in the advantage.
Oh, for sure. And I like that Brogan wasn't necessarily sure if he had a way to kill right there. So he's like, I'm at least going to cash out and get this huge high damage command grab instead.
Nice, though. Loaf with the dash attack. Minnesota and others popping off in the crowd for, again, Loaf. We're talking about one of those beloved figures in the community. I can't find a single person that has a bad thing to say about Loaf.
Nor can I.
You see the 172%. Oof, not long for this world. No special grab from Kazuya, though, so not going to be able to finish off the stock there. Maybe with up throw, but with no rage, I kind of doubt it.
Yeah, Loaf mashing out at 170 is pretty crazy.
Up throw. Getting it started. Honestly, with this amount of rage, if you're near the ledge and if Brogan gets up tilted, it could be the stock, but just to the up here.
Yeah, rarely do you see someone live over 200 against a character like Kazuya, but Loaf found a way. Now, Brogan, not too terribly far out of this. We are in WAP territory, so Brogan's got to be careful here, but just one electric, one well-placed aerial to get him right back on the board.
This is where it's tough for Loaf, right? Because Electric is such a good anti-air tool, and Wario loves to get things started off the air, especially at the low and mid percents. At high percents, you can kind of go, okay, I'll look for a down tilt, I'll look for maybe a late dash attack, but these percents, you do kind of have to get an aerial to start things off, and that's why Loaf is being so careful with the spacing right now, because it can be trouble quickly.
Yeah, really just looking for something to win punish, no matter how small, and he's finding it. Great confirm off that up tilt, of course. Loaf getting a lot of damage here. Command grab is on deck, so Loaf's going to have to be careful. But other than that, seems like he's in the driver's seat. I actually think he knocked the Rage Art off, and now Loaf, one stock away from winning this first game, and with full waft.
In a solid place, right, like you mentioned, with that full waft. But you're never safe from Kazuya, right? He's got just the same combo potential, and why not that Dragon Uppercut? Jeez.
Oh, God, that made my chest hurt. That move is so freaking strong. There's even been like a resurgence of it. People have been doing these like run-off platform Dragon Uppercuts, but none of that matters because now Loaf trying to get a little bit of the first tech himself. Brogan so close to death, and there's the WAP to set up game one for Loaf.
Really, really well done. That whole sequence, there were a couple times where Loaf demonstrated some great discipline by not going for a combo, recognizing that the combo DI was really, really good from Brogan and realized, okay, I just need to track that movement out of shield, that movement out of disadvantage. I need to be there, ready to throw out another hitbox the moment that Kazuya moves.
Exactly. And that's just something you see when you have a player as seasoned as Loaf. Just been so good for so long. But Brogan down, but not quite out. I think he still played pretty well. There's just, ironically enough, there's some interactions where like Loaf is getting a ton of damage and Brogan was just getting strays. And in this matchup, you would honestly just expect the opposite.
That was the really big difference maker, right? Is that honestly, these two are kind of going to trade the amount of times that they win neutral. Kazuya is really, really good at beating these characters that like to mix up their air drift to get in on you because he just doesn't care. He's got electric and he can smack you up. And we need to see more of this from Brogan. This is a fantastic start to game number 2 because, yeah, like you were saying, in that last game, Loaf was out damaging him. That shouldn't be happening with your Kazuya. This is what we need to see. Brogan, excellent start to this game.
This is what I want to see. This is what we need to be seeing out here.
This is what I like.
Great stuff from Brogan. Oh, God, reflected bike. I thought he was going to die. I reflected anything from Kazuya. I just assume it kills.
It's huge. Yeah. Definitely did build up a ton of damage, but here comes Loaf back on the offensive. He does get a solid 60 or so % built up, but again, without that waft, you're not necessarily a kill confirm monster. You're just going to be looking to rack it up to maybe like a 110, 120, and then you can look for that down tilt dash attack. But on Hollow Bastion, he is laying there.
Brogan literally played dead. He treated him like a brown bear. He said, if it's brown, lay it down. Like,
he's got experience with that.
He knows.
I've seen Kuba.
He chose the bear.
Oh, and Loaf has chosen the blast zone for no apparent reason. That really unfortunate, got super aggressive with that edge guard. Did take the stock, but now going to be in a rough spot. Potentially has to burn Waff just to get the game back to even.
Yeah.
And at that point, that's not an even game.
Honestly, might have even been worth burning Waff just to recover so you didn't have to deal with that SD. But Brogan running off stage for a reason I couldn't tell you. Trying to find some semblance of peace away from all these crazy arrows from Loaf, but still got a really great lead here.
Look, all I know is that in Tekken, when you get a ring out, the round's over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There's the half waft. It is enough to kill. Great percentage recognition from Loaf. A lot of people would, I think, kind of be wary of letting it rip because that was so close, but I think that even if the DI was even slightly better, that might have still been a KO.
Brogan trying to secure this final stock here. Got a lot of great damage. Up air at a disadvantage was really, really important. He still has those low percent, so if Loaf gets combo broken, things can get really, really bad. No pun intended.
When he gets what?
Right. When a combo break happens. But Loaf putting it to task, getting a ton of damage off Brogan off just one straight aerial, evening things back up, and could potentially steal this right out of his hands.
This is why a lot of people love Loaf, too, is that... I was going to go into that, but instead we can just talk about Kazuya running up and ignorantly dragon punching. Doria!
Make it stop. Oh, my Lord.
Make it continue. I love Kazuya.
Jeez. Wow. Well, all right. Brogan takes that second game. It definitely got a little bit dicey in that last stock. Loaf really came alive with those combos. Still don't really know what caused that SD. I don't know if like maybe he thought Bike was around or something. I didn't get to see exactly what happened. But either way, Brogan definitely going to be happy to take that. And as much as we're concerned about regular electric just interfering with Loaf's approaches, Dragon Uppercut just as a move to just stuff him out is honestly just as scary after like 80-ish%.
I think Loaf needs to be wary of that just anytime the Kazuya starts running up to him, because that's really when we've seen it rip, right?
Yeah.
Is it's just run up and throw it out because I'm tired of this and I want this game to end, whether it's me or you going to the blast zone.
Yeah, he's never approaching you with good intentions.
Oh my gosh, great tech chase here from Brogan. Loving that action right there. 115% immediately, and that means that the next electric does end the stock, and it shield pokes but did not react to the DI.
Yeah, Loaf just barely getting out of there twice.
Again!
Two!
These are supposed to be guaranteed so long as you react to that DI, and you've got plenty of time to do it, but regardless, Loaf getting a second and third lease on life, hanging on at 171. This is all about don't get hit for the rest of this stock for Loaf.
Yeah, Loaf definitely just playing with house money right here. And now Brogan taking 100%, loving the laser as a stall, finding his way back to the stage, but he's got to secure this stock.
Nice. I love just jumping over the Kazuya. He doesn't have the best response to people jumping over him all the time. And there, that back air, all that rage, it didn't even really matter. Loaf able to get that first stock, and here we go. One more.
Jesus.
Wow.
Loaf is a monster on this character. Again, should have died twice in that first interaction and is just absolutely just got a new lease on life, got 100% on this second stock from Brogan. Brogan finally getting it down there, but he has a lot of work to do to bring this back.
I'd love to say nice little low crush there from Kazuya.
Right? Yeah.
126% though. Again, the delay with the laser, but Loaf not dropping that edge guard a second time. Down air, ready to get thrown out. Waits for the air dodge because you have no other option as Kazuya there. You got to throw it out eventually, and Loaf patient enough to make it work, and Waft is coming.
Loaf, just so you know, there's a Twitch chatter that just says, from what I have seen of Loaf, he has great hair. So when you're watching this VOD back, just know the community loves your hair.
I think the community is going to love these combos too, given what I know about the people online and their relationship with Kazuya Mishima. They tend to want to see his demise. That just may happen. Loaf rocking with a huge lead. And again, a drop confirmed from Brogan off of that electric.
Yeah, Brogan really just kind of fumbling here. Electric is your best kill confirm with Kazuya, leads to everything you can imagine, but not if you can't execute.
Down smash. Whee! Going for a spin.
Going for a spin. What a silly little man.
It's like me sledding. just spinning all over the place. Help me!
Me too, being just, I don't want to slow down.
Help
Where are
me!
the brakes? Death by Glamour.
Like that's the first thing I saw too. I was like, huh?
I just got Undertale jump scared. I was like, oh, okay. All right, yeah, Loaf looking pretty solid. I think Brogan just, if he can't necessarily get the kills with those up Bs, and I think that he can, he's got to at least start making Loaf sweat and like air dodge haphazardly, so maybe he can at least get the read if he can't secure the kill.
Midwest crowd behind Loaf, popping the Wario up tilts and the up airs. Saw the hands going up, the hands coming together. Hoping to see one more game from Loaf. It is going to be Brogan with the small combo to start it off, but again, not the crazy Riddles style 0 to death that we're used to seeing.
Right. Yeah, Riddles or even Wilds at this point. Wilds is currently on a tear over there at MomoCon doing
that kid
fantastic.
scares me.
Yeah, that little child is a demon. He is very, very scary at this game.
Ooh, okay, yeah, those down tilts not going to be safe on shield, and Brogan continuing to just go for the tombstone head smash.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I love the utilizing the armor on that down B, on that command grab. Definitely making good use of that right there, and 107%. Again, these are percents where theoretically an electric could end the stock. You just got to be able to react to that DI. Now a smattering of aerials can do it as well.
All right, yeah, got great pressure, of course. Made quick work of the bike. Got the raise drive on deck, but can he actually make it back to the stage? We are going to see.
Wow. Yeah, Kazuya's got distance. It's generally just when he's out of his double jump, that's when things get a lot easier to edge guard him, but honestly his recovery is really not even that bad overall. And it definitely helps that he is a big, heavy character. Loaf not able to time that down air, but once again, the instant get-ups off ledge have gotten Brogan in a lot of trouble. We've seen a lot of those warrior back airs connecting, and if that's happening, that means that your timing getting off the ledge is being very predictable.
I would fully agree. All right, big combo opportunity for Loaf here.
Woo!
Dragging him back on the stage, said, I'm not done with you yet. Come back here.
Brogan was not done either. He said, I'm not locked in here with your combo. This is now my combo. Thank you very much.
Right.
Frame 4 up here, right?
Actually, this is my kill.
Much appreciated.
Ooh. Brogan looking down the barrel of a tough one here. Waft on deck. Trapped in the corner trying to find some way out, but Loaf really coming alive with those back airs, just forcing the situation over and over again. Honestly, even though the percents are close, there's so much momentum on Loaf's side. I feel like he's just not that much danger.
Oh, you fell. He put the bike just too far on it. Oh, no.
You sounded like Triumph the Insult Dog from like 20 years ago.
Have you not seen that clip? That is a classic Gluttony playing in France clip of all time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can look up that exact phrase I just said and find it immediately, and you're going to find a Loaf W incoming shortly with this edge guard. No double jump available, just like I was saying. And Minnesota's finest is going to take that set in style.
I would say comfortably, yeah. Took that very, very comfortably. But yeah, that clip, that's got to be up there with the 1-2 buckle my shoe. 3-4, you're done, bro.
You're done, bro.
I never found out who said that. No shade to whoever it was, but that clip is just hilarious. I don't want to know. It's better to remain a mystery to me, honestly. I don't want to change how I view that person.
I have some other ones that I don't want to like put anybody on blast. I don't want to make people feel bad, but there are some clips of people commentating where it's just like, why?
Oh yeah,
why?
Yeah.
You know. Anyways,
shout outs to Cirque. So coming up next, we got Comet and